9 danger signs that you are a social anxiety disorder person. Hey there, the world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It is very nasty and can be a cruel place to live in. It will beat you to your knees no matter how tough you are. Like it or not, if you want to survive, you are going to need to overcome all these life challenges. But for people who suffer from social anxiety disorder, they might have problems fighting and live the life they always wanted. Are you one of them? In this video, I will share with you 9 danger signs that you are a social anxiety disorder person. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell so you will not miss out on any video updates related to this topic. Now let's go on to the video. 1. Your awareness towards surrounding is too extreme. The most common thing that people with social anxiety disorder have is their fear of being judged. You always think about what other people's thought or feel about your actions rather than yourself. You just want to be acknowledged by other people so you will know that you are doing the right thing. If for some reason people give you a sharp look after you have done something, even if it is a good thing, you will start to panic. You might say to yourself, "Why is that guy looking at me like that? Was it something I said?" Even if your friends look at you from the top to the bottom without giving any comment on the way you are dressed, you will start to think, "Is there something wrong with my dress? Or, am I wearing it too tight?" Your confidence level will suddenly drop just because you can't stop thinking about other people's thoughts about you. 2. You just will never get used to it. It is normal to be shy at first when you meet new people in life, like work in a new company, getting to know new colleagues, hanging out with new friends, doing presentations in front of people on stage, and so on. In time, you will get used to it. However, this is not the case if you have social anxiety. You will still continue to feel embarrassed with your fellow colleagues even if you have worked there for months. Your self-confidence is still too low. You just can't stop thinking how people will judge you if you open up your voice. Due to this, you will remain quiet and will not start the conversation until someone approaches you first. Even when you are invited to hang out with your friends at a party, you probably will just stand at the corner watching other people mingle around. 3. You overthinking everything. Whenever someone approaches you just to have a chit-chat, your mind will never stop to think about how that someone will react if you say certain things. If I say this, will he still be my friend? Or will he judge me if I say something that is not related to work issues? Or if I'm not able to answer his questions, he will not talk to me anymore, isn't it? Almost everything needs to be analyzed. Even worse, sometimes people just say hi to you and you start to think, why is he saying hi to me? Is it because he likes me? If only you know a simple small talk simply means a small talk. You don't have to think too much. If you need help, make sure to check out the link on the description below this video for one of my best recommendations in healing your social anxiety problems. 4. You can't get a grip of yourself. One thing to note is that social anxiety is kind of irrational and unwarranted. Your fear of being judged is too extreme. Even if people accidentally make eye contact with you in a restaurant when you are having your lunch, you will start to ask yourself, why are they looking at me? Is it because of my dress? When you are going to work using public transportation like taking a bus for example, you will feel distressed upon entering the bus because people inside the bus are looking at you. For no reason whatsoever, you might think people don't like you being there. 5. You can't have a stable relationships. Fear of being judged can make you have no friends at all. Inside your heart, you know it is great to have friends to talk to, share your hobby with them, and express your feelings if you like somebody. However, you find it hard to start any conversation at all with people like saying, "How are you doing?" Or, "Is it okay if I sit next to you?" You constantly feel tense whenever you are around with people. Little that you know, Your actions might make people stay away from you because they can feel the negativity coming out from your body whenever they are around you. You always make things complicated out of an easy relationship. 6. You find excuses on any social interactions. Your boss asks you to do a presentation to your new client on a certain project tomorrow, and because you are too afraid to meet the client, you probably will call your boss saying that you are sick and can't do the presentation when the day comes. Even when your parents want to celebrate your birthday party by gathering your relatives and friends to your house, you will create tons of excuses to your parents, like it is a waste of money, everybody is busy with their schedule, nobody will come, and so on. You simply do your best to avoid any social gathering because deep inside, you know that it is not going to work for you. You will end up going to the corner to avoid being noticed, and you would rather sit in your room rather than mingle with people. 7. Indication of physical symptoms. You will know that you are suffering from social anxiety disorder when you have the symptoms of trembling, sweating, dizziness, having difficulties breathing, and lightheadedness upon going to certain situations. For example, when you are given a task to talk in front of people in a ceremony, you sweat quite a lot, your hands start shaking, and you don't know what to say to finish up your line. You know you are a serious anxiety sufferer when your head starts to spin and you can't breathe properly. There is simply nothing that can calm you down at that particular moment. You can only be alright once you are back in your comfort zone, which is being alone. More or less, these symptoms are pretty much the same as people who suffer from a panic attack. 8. Like it or not, your performance drop. People with social anxiety disorder usually will not perform well in any task that they do. Do you think you can get high scores for your presentation in your class if you can't speak well and start to tremble in front of your classmates? Do you think your client will accept your proposal if you don't show your confidence when you speak even though your proposal is probably the best proposal ever? Do you think your fellow colleagues will listen to your words in a meeting if you speak in an alien language? Your heart has a big desire to perform well in everything, but due to your overwhelming fear, you can't convince people and people will not listen to you or take seriously whatever you have to say. 9. You can't find the right date. Being in a serious relationship, you need to be open. You need to share your feelings with your partner. But you are just too afraid to express yourself because you fear that your partner might not accept it or leave you permanently if you do so. By acting like this, your partner might not understand you at all because you always keep quiet when your words are actually important to prolong your relationship. When you constantly keep it to yourself, whether you realize it or not, you are destroying your relationship. So, are you having social anxiety disorder? If so, leave your comment below this video and tell us your experience or whatever that you may feel and would like to say. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and activate the bell button so you don't miss out on any subsequent video updates. Thank you for tuning in.